Okay, we are 11:06 a.m. Sunday, the 25th of August, 2024. I'm almost getting ready. I'm almost ready to go to the gym. I got up at 6 something, even though I went to bed around 1 something, but I'm like, you know what? I only have today and tomorrow to work out before 4 days of work. So I better get something going. But so it's a difficult time these 2 weeks with work. Not knocking it, but usually when I'm really stressed and really depressed and all that stuff, this is where my condo is still a fucking mess, but I'm always trying to change something and see how I go with the maintenance of that habit in terms of organizing or whatever. Like, I clean all my dishes. Well, I only use 1 or 2 dishes, and I make sure I at least clean it and rinse it out. But even though it's just stuck on the table, but at least the habit of cleaning it is still there and it's automatic. Laundry has always been okay. Like, I'll just do it whenever it needs to, and then I'll plop them in there, and it's not much mental energy. My clothes were all over the place. I have clothes hanging on my exercise equipment. But the last thing I did, if you see the last video in this playlist, is that. I also have that, which was behind one of the mirrors that broke, and I'm bringing it here because I want access to what I'm stocking up on. So, because I'm never available at the drop of a hat to go and get Vaseline, so I have several containers of that. Shampoo, I don't need to buy anymore now. Oil, all that stuff, like products, right? And soap, and so it goes into there. I still have that, which I have to get rid of, but I don't know where to put it yet. But a little bit at a time. Clothes, I had to get rid of a lot. So this was the major issue for me. This is what I wanted to see. Well, actually, this section over here is what I'm trying to build up with my first aid CPR stuff. So at least it goes there. I have the hockey bag there, which is ready for next week. But so there's still problems with this, but slowly but surely, and eventually, hopefully, I can get rid of these, which are tax stuff for my fucked up companies. But regarding this clothes here and products, like, I learned some of this stuff from when I was doing the orderly work, at the government-assisted living residence, or even private. They have a little container, and they have their products in the closet, and you take it out when you want to do something, and then you put it back. It was always a problem for me because outside, out of mind. That's pretty ADHD, as I recently saw on people's videos. But this time it seems to work, because I'll take out the boxes with what I need, and then I won't think of something else. I'll put them back when I'm finished. It seems simple, but it's taken me many, many years to get to that. I have one out, and actually I can bring that one in because I did everything I need to do. There's still stuff here, like my toothbrush and all that. I haven't figured a place for it yet. But this will go back into the closet. And even I pack my bag every day. It used to be a hassle. Like, I wanted to be, I guess, lazy and like just have your bag and not worry about what's in it. But I've changed that a long time ago. Since I started teaching CPR, I would have to check my bag. Like, I have the CPR section. Like, if I'm teaching for one company, I have to take out files and folders, put them there, and then put new ones into my bag. So the habit is good. And now for clothes, like these are sweatpants. There's a lot I have to repair, but at least they're in an order. I'll take the one from the top or close to the top. And then what I'll do is I'll take out, if I have laundry, they go down there. I used to have a problem with that because it's an extra task to actually take the clothes out and put like I can't lift this without the pile falling. But now I'll just take out portions, put them on the bed, put the cleanly washed ones on the bottom, and then put the rest on top. And it seems less of a hassle. It's just the step that I need to do. Whereas before I wouldn't do that step because it was too much, and I didn't like it because I thought it was wasting my life. But now it's like I see the essential of it, and just do less stuff per day. You know what I mean? So there's that. So it's been, what, 2 weeks? Yeah. And it's been going well because I don't think about it. It's just something I do 99% of the time. Like I've left the boxes out with these products that I use. I don't punish myself for that, I have a couple that are up here, a couple boxes, because I don't have enough room. These are my extra large shirts that I wear when I teach, because I don't like to wear the tighter ones. And the medium ones, I've gotten rid of them because I can't fit into a medium. And especially when I eat, I can't fit into a medium. But these boxes, each box has, like this one has like, some supplements, vitamin C, omega-3s. I just put them in there in one box. The other box on top here is Band-Aid stuff, which used to be, that last year I was buying those drawers for that, and I wanted to put more drawers back there, and I have those wooden boxes there. But no, because one of the mirrors broke and forget about it. So another way to do it, and this seems to be working. This is my suntan stuff. I have to stock up. I only have a couple of pumps. I did buy this one underneath has junk, but it has some of the sunscreen, and I do open it. So even if it has junk, it doesn't bother me. It's out of sight, out of mind, but I do open it because I know there's baking soda in there for brushing my teeth after brushing my teeth, and it has some of the sunscreen in there too. So yep, that is good. Okay, I'm gonna get ready to go. Okay, so this is a pigsty, attempts at organizing. I had a lot of products here, and I had opened up a place here to put products. Here. Now it is officially empty because it slowly transitioned to the other room and the other system. It's like I'm always using a system and then dropping it and changing to something that works better, because I need, like, I have these dishes that I clean, but then I have nowhere to put them. Well, the NutriBullet goes here. I don't care if it has residue on it, because it's just to do the habit of rinsing it or whatever. It doesn't have to be perfect. That's the whole point. No perfection, and I reuse it anyways. Big deal, right? And then this and this. So the goal, there's many goals at the same time, but if I worked on this, it would be, once these are dried off on the mat or whatever the case, that they get removed and they be put into places easily. Then I have my one good Tupperware. Well, it's not a Tupperware, but it's a Rubbermaid, but it's a higher quality Rubbermaid that I use to carry if I need to bring a meal. Which on most days I don't, but on Wednesday and Thursday I will. So I'll cook it here, which needs to be cleaned. It looks dirtier than it actually does in real life, but it's dirty. And and then pack it in those bowls. Well, one is there. There's another bowl inside it, usually, but it's in the fridge. So, yeah. All right, so, whoa, what's this? Hold up. Be careful with people behind you because they could be a thief. So be careful who comes in behind you when you enter the building. Yeah, I live in a building that's at the moment a lot of meth heads occupying the area, you know, as well as other things. But yeah, like that guy there. See in the window? They kind of go there to hide away. They smoke up. And see there's bars next to it. Yeah, he's sitting down. Doesn't bother me, you know, but yeah. We had a thing with people opening up, let me get out of here. People opening up Amazon deliveries, like they deliver, especially during COVID, they like deliver them, place them on the floor, especially with one carrier service. And then you would see someone like took it somewhere and you see that they opened it up and left the boxes there. They have one video camera and they had a security guard for like a couple of months. I don't see him anymore. Because it costs money. Anyways, yeah, yes, whoa, okay. A funny thing happened the other day, meaning yesterday. I was teaching at my regular place, my new contract, which has been a few months, which seems to be old hat now, as the contract I'm doing together with it, which is making these 2 weeks really hellish, because the new one, which is just a couple of sessions, but it takes over an hour to get there, and it's, you know, complicated, even though it's less time there, but anyways. So, what? Alright. What was I saying? Okay, at the regular contract, I see this older guy wearing the like a uniform that he's a first aid instructor, whatever. Well, actually, someone came in while I was prepping, and she's like, said, "Are you so and so?" I'm like, "No." First, she said, "Is this the course for first aid?" I'm like, "Yeah." "Are you so and so?" Like, "No, I'm David." You know. And all I could say was, like, I know sometimes there's a few other courses at the same time, but I don't know anything about it because I'm not informed. There's also, you know, life-saving courses for, oh yeah, there was another guy who asked me for, like, lifeguards. I know that's not me, so I said, no, that's not me. And I'm like, is that the owner of the company? Because I never met him. I saw a picture or so on his profile, and I've spoken to him on the phone. He's very curt, you know. Like, he'll ask me for whatever, or call him for a question. We'll start speaking French, and then he sees I'm English, and then he switches to English because he's pretty bilingual. I'm like, okay, he didn't have to, but you know, whatever. I would say his English is at about like 90%, 95%, because he is originally French. I can tell that, you know. Me, it's the opposite, but I'm like at 85%, maybe, you know. So I would say he's a little bit more, a slight bit more bilingual than I am. I feel that. That's my opinion. But anyways. So then after, you know, I've never met him. We never made an effort to meet. I don't think he's even like that, you know. It's just like they give out the contracts to teach and that's it, which is fine by me, because the closer I get, it gets weird, So I see someone walking up the stairs and I think he's the teacher, but I wasn't sure. Like, I didn't know who it was, I didn't put two and two together. I don't know, because the profile picture does not look like him, because obviously it's a very older picture. And I'm still not 100% sure, but I'm thinking it is, just because he did the same thing in person. I said hi, because I do that naturally. And I don't know, I saw him again going down the stairs. And I think I asked him his name, or he said, or... I don't think he asked my name. I don't know if he knew who I was. I don't know, because it didn't get to like that, because I wasn't awake, But no, it wasn't a bad situation. So he introduced him. I think I asked him, and then he said his name. I'm like, okay. Somehow I thought it was a different person, because I didn't know the last name. The girl who was taking the class with him, I didn't mention the last name, so I thought it was someone else also, because that could be it. But then afterwards, with the switching the language to accommodate to me, and maybe the face, I don't know, and maybe an extra lot more weight, and I was like, oh, maybe that's him, and the fact that he's wearing one of those uniforms, I was like, oh, okay. And then I did a Google search to see if that's him. I'm like, oh, okay. I see some transitionary period, But anyways, that's it. So, I'm at the subway station. I'm almost at the gym. Brought my foam roller. Thinking about this work, teaching first aid courses or whatever. This new place, it's a while before I get the confirmation of the dates. Like she sends the dates available to teach, but it has to be divvied up between many instructors. I see there's a lot. I haven't met many of them, or a lot. I've met maybe one or two, but so it's first come, first serve, but I think they also divvied it up. So sometimes I had already filled up my September schedule with the improv, thank God. So when I got the list of the courses to teach, I didn't accept the Sundays, because I would be doing improv, which I got for free, because it's LGBTQ bursary, whatever. And so there's September 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. I know on the 5th and 6th I'm teaching for someone else, so that's solidified. But the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th is not. And I had to double book it with another place that wanted to interview me to teach, but to go through a first responder course first. So she didn't get back to me, but then she got back to me saying, I haven't forgotten about you. August is always a little weird. What dates are you available in September? So I said the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th, knowing that if I get a confirmation to teach, I have to cancel that. It's like an airport. They double book and then you have to cancel one. It's like, because no one is like, they're always waiting on something, and it's complicated, but I'm used to it, having personally trained people and working on my own for a long time. I know this, this type of bullshit that goes on, right? So when it was with training, if I had to travel, I would just use the gym and go home afterwards if I knew they canceled last minute or whatever, Or if I don't hear from them, I would know that it's a no-go. Same thing with people I'm meeting, like these situations. Like I had called the guy, I had texted the guy yesterday, the one who wanted me to coach him, and then he bought his membership, but then we both didn't have shoes, so we couldn't go. And I said, okay, Sunday's the next day, or actually, the next day I said I would do it, but then he didn't feel well because he went to the sex establishment because he's addicted. And anyway, so then I texted him for today, and of course, no response. So that means no. And the other guy that I was having little rendezvous with, he hasn't answered for a while, so he's off his lid. And that's kind of what I retract, so I have to really be careful. I've been thinking about blocking his number because it's bullshit, but I'll calm down because, I can't expect him to, he's troubled. He's doesn't speak English or French. He thinks because he's an immigrant that not the people here make more money and they get to spend it on beer and everything. It's like he's got a warped view of things. So what am I supposed to do? Sex is good when it is. So I don't, I have to learn to kind of like not lock that door. But anyway, so double booked. But now I have another visitor for a rencontre or a rendezvous on the 2nd. And I'm like, okay, so there's 3 things that can happen. Nothing's confirmed, but it seems with him, I just met him today online. Don't have a place for him, but, it seems like it's moving forward. And then he was at, so that's a good sign. And I'm like, okay. So then I also volunteered, like I live next to a couple of hotels. I'll go check out the names and we can find out the price. And, I divvied it up for him for a 1-day thing because I won't bring him to my place for obvious reasons. It's a pigsty and I don't have place and I feel ashamed and all that stuff. So, so it seems to be moving forward quickly. So that's good. So I told him, like, when will you know? Because it's next week. Like I said, like, if I get called into work, I'll, but then I'm like, I don't accept, it'll be like a week away. I don't accept last minute things. So I said by Tuesday or Wednesday, if I don't hear anything, I won't accept it. But now thinking a little more clearly and seeing that this is materializing, meeting with him, I'm going to send an email, and I wrote it down in my Google Calendar because I have to write it down, a new checklist every day kind of thing, because new things come up all the time, priorities come up. Anyway, so I have to send an email to the person where I'm teaching and the other person for the interview to say just a follow-up on the 2nd I'm not available, and that's it. So the solution is there. And then when I finish going to the gym, I'm going to go home and check out the names of the gyms, the hotels, which I don't. Is it Comfort Inn? Is it Safeway? I don't know. And yep. So that's good. Oh, tough day. We are. Saturday, the 24th of August, 2024 at 8 a.m. I'm at my regular first aid contract, and I left a little later from my place. I thought I was going to leave earlier, but then I was just got a little lost and I left a little later. But at the place where I take the buses, there's 2 buses that I can take. So the later one was just there, so I caught it. But it drops me off further, so I'm walking. But I'm always depressed before teaching. Just getting there. The need to be perfect, I guess. I don't know. And I'm thinking, like, when am I going to work out? This is my 3rd day. 2 days ago, it's a bus I could have taken. 2 days ago, I went very early to the gym before teaching, and I couldn't do it the day after. So I'm only on 5 hours sleep. And I'm like thinking, I got tomorrow and the day after to work out. The guy I was supposed to train with, I don't want to deal with that because he's going to want to go later and I can't because I have 4 days in a row next week. This is the worst type of schedule I've had since I started doing these courses with this company. Well, it's because I have another contract, the one at the school. So, and next week I have to bring the mannequins. Not to this contract, this one I don't have to, which is why I keep it, but to the other one. So I need to get 2 workouts in and or try to find one in on one of the days where I'm working. But I need to sleep more today and tomorrow. And I need to go to bed around the same time that I did yesterday. Well, actually, I went to bed around 10. The day before, I went to bed around 9 something. And after a day of work, it always never fails that I go to bed too late. So the trick is I can't do any work. I might have to wash my hair again, which is okay. I've been washing my hair every day, oiling it every day, oiling it before washing it every day. I like that. That's my wind down. So I need to get myself to start the process earlier, because I always wait. I make food and I wait before I take my shower, and sometimes I don't take it a couple times. So, and I haven't done my taxes again. I just need to find the forms for 2019, 2020, and then call the accountant. So then I'll be four years in to getting myself out of the hole. I did think about yesterday, or the day before. Actually, yesterday's class was really good. I liked it. But I thought about what's going to happen when I have to pay off everything, and I still don't have a lawyer for the condo fee situation, but I'm just thinking about that a lot, and it seems like I'm getting some progress. I've gotten better at making sinking funds, and I use ING. Well, it's called Tangerine now, but I like calling it ING, the original name. And I do have a lot of little bank accounts with them, but there was a limit, so I can't do that anymore. I know there's another online account, but I didn't look into it yet. I have a screenshot of it. But then I'm thinking, it's not really necessary. I have a few bank accounts for things I'm saving up for. I'm being, putting a little away for teeth, putting a little away for GICs, putting a little away, for minoxidil. Just have a fund there for those things. And then when I do spend money on it, transfer the money from that account to save it again. Or put it into my bank account and take it out, but if I need to use my bank card. But then the rest, I have one that's a emergency fund, which a month ago I accidentally, paid off my credit card with money I didn't have, so I had to take money from that account to put it back in. But so I'm slowly paying that off, but I'm noting it in my Bujo. So instead of having just have one account, well, keep the accounts I have, but focus on that emergency account, and whatever things I need to add to it, keep track of it in the Bujo, which I'm good at doing too. So that's kind of good to know, satisfying, I guess. Anyways, I'm here. They're not open yet. Oh yeah, that's right, they're not open because Saturday they open at 7:30, but I managed to still get here early. I'll sit here. And it's cooler. I'm a little worried. I still haven't come up with an answer. What's going to happen when winter comes? And I can't wait outside like this. I think my best scenario is the bus shelter. That would be the roof while I wait for, the girl to come to open up. And that's it. Okay, I'm gonna just decompress now.